Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome to our weekly team huddle. My name is Tristan Goodlow, and it is Tuesday, February 24th. Amanda's over there like dying in the corner because we've just been chatting. The 21st, did I say 24th? It's the 21st. I'm making the month go quicker than it is. February 21st, it goes quick enough. It doesn't need any help. So we are having a wonderful time on Huddle today, just chatting and just catching up with each other's lives. And a side note, Butterfly, it is so awesome to literally have a group of people that I genuinely adore and love to talk to. And we can talk about makeup and hair and pulling eyebrows off and whatever the case may be and just having a good time. It is so refreshing. So if you are not on Huddle, you are missing out, and you need to start making these a priority because we always have a great, great time. So tonight, I want to talk to you guys about going for no and what that really means. There's a really, really good book. I was trying to see who it was by. I think it's by Richard Fenton and Andrea Waltz. It's a really good book. It's simply called Go for No. And you can find it on Amazon. It's the next book I'm going to purchase. I've had it on my chart or like my checkout to do a couple times. I've never done it, but I've heard wonderful things about this book. So if you're looking for a new book to read for March, check out Go for No. It's really short, really simple. It speaks right, gets right to the point. But the whole book is based on the title, Go for No. And it talks about kind of like a dialect between people and how that dialect, depending on the dialect you use, can lead to your success. And people that master the concept of going for no in general in the sales world have 90% more success rate than people that don't. So I really want to talk to you guys tonight about what it means to go no. And the first thing you have to understand is when we talk about going for no, it's more than just what it appears on the outside. And what I mean by that is when somebody said to me the first time, go for no, to me that means I'm going to reach out for people and I want them to say no. But it's more about just an attitude and a reflection of what it really means to go for no. And it really is more of a deep concept. When you really get down to the root of what it means to go for no, it means that you have an understanding that in order to have ultimate success, you are going to have multiple people tell you no. And what no simply means is not right now. And when you can understand and take a step back and realize that people are going to tell you no more in your life than they ever have before, for you to get to that ultimate big goal, you're going to be able to realize that when people tell you no, it is not something that's holding you back, but propelling you forward. And the other thing with going for no is understanding that there's a big difference between having someone, or what we call being a failure or failing, or being a failure. In the business of network marketing and in the business of life, right, in just living, failing is something that happens every single day. But there's a big difference between failing and being a failure. And it kind of goes back to the same concept of the difference between being broke and being poor. People can say all the time that they're broke. Broke in general is something that is I say acute, but that's a nursing term. It's more of something that's short term or an acute phase of your life if you're broke. But if you accept the idea that you're poor, it means that you've accepted the idea in your life that you are forever going to be poor. You're never going to be able to escape that. And it puts you in a class of people, pretty much. There's true scientific data on this. If you go to families that consider themselves to be poor, generations upon generations upon generations are going to accept that fact. But if you talk to people and they say they're broke, what that means in their subconscious level is that simply a state that they're in right now, but it's an acute or a short-term thing. It's not forever. And they're able to accept that and not acknowledge that. Same thing with the idea of failing versus being a failure. All of us fail. We fail every day. I fail as a wife. I fail as a mom. I fail as a nurse. I fail as a daughter. I mean, it goes on and on, guys, right? It's a part of life. We wake up every day. Every single one of us gets the opportunity to start the day over. But this morning when I stepped out of bed and stepped on my darn dog's foot, I failed as a dog mom because I didn't pay attention. And then Him whining woke up the 4-year-old, which in turn woke up the father, which now we have Grumpy Bear, Baby Bear, and Four-Legged Bear all unhappy, okay? Failed as soon as the alarm went off at 5:45. It was just that kind of morning. But just because I failed at that doesn't mean that I'm a failure. It doesn't mean that I'm the worst mom or the worst wife or the worst dog parent in the world. That's not what that means. It simply means that I made one decision which affected that situation right there. But that is not going to determine my whole day. And that's another concept that you have to understand when you look at this picture of going for no and accepting that failing, you're going to fail every day, but just because you fail doesn't mean that you're a failure. And just because someone tells you no doesn't mean that you're going to that everybody's going to tell you no and that you're not going to reach and you're not going to succeed your goals. Several times now we've heard guest speakers, Rita Davenport, Carrie Wilkerson, Jen Hawkins has said this over and over. If you look at the sapphires, the diamonds, the emeralds in plexus, I promise you that they are where they are because way more people have told them no than any silvers, golds, senior golds, rubies, or senior rubies combined. It's a numbers game. And I promise you more people have told them no than anybody else or they wouldn't be where they're at. But they don't sit there and they don't go, oh my gosh, someone told me no. Oh my gosh, I offended somebody. Oh my gosh, my family doesn't want me to do this. Oh my gosh, yada, 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 yada. They don't, that's fine. They might have a moment that occurs, but that failing topic, that failing moment does not depict failure for them forever. That one no, that does not deter them from their ultimate goal. And they have a mindset about them that every day they're going to wake up and they're going to go for their no's because what they know is that for every no gets them closer to a yes. So I want you guys to understand and I want you guys to start realizing that when we as network marketers and as people that are working to succeed in a business of health and wellness, if we wake up every day and instead of saying, okay, today I'm going to get 3 new customers and I'm going to get 3 new ambassadors, or this month, maybe that's a better example. This month, I'm going to get 3 new customers and I'm going to get 3 new ambassadors. And we set these goals for ourselves, right? But if instead of saying those goals, instead if we woke up every day or every month, beginning of a month and said, this month, I'm going to have 200 people tell me no. I'm going to have 200 people that are going to tell me no. What is that going to do? Well, if 200 people are telling you no, I promise you at least one person is telling you yes. If you wake up every day and said, I'm going to reach out to 10 new people, I'm going to get 10 no's, and you set that as a standard for your business. Today I'm going to reach out to Lynette, I'm going to reach out to Amanda, I'm going to reach out to Kayla and Jill and Melissa and Sherry and Molly and Tristan and George and Josiah, and all of them are going to tell me no. Then okay, I've already set myself up for that. I've already accepted the fact that somewhere along this day, something is not going to go right, right? But what I also am doing is allowing myself to know that somewhere in there, someone's going to tell me yes. And if we accept that in our mind, that no longer becomes a barrier that stops us from doing it. It no longer becomes something that we're intimidated by or something we drag our feet on. It just becomes something that we accept, we almost look forward to, because we know that no's, for one, simply mean not right now. And for two, it means that there's a yes in there. And then we're able to look to the big picture. Failure is something, the idea of failure is something that physically, mentally, and spiritually cripples people from becoming their best them possible. This has been documented over and over in people that have PTSD and people that have been emotionally, sexually, physically abused and people that have suffered some sort of traumatic event in their life or to their family's life. If you ask them what their biggest fear is, 99% of them are going to tell you failure or the event or the fact of disappointing someone that means anything to them, right? But if we accept that and we know and you truly understand in your hearts and hearts that just because you fail does not mean that you're a failure. And if you accept the fact that no's and failing, quote unquote, are a part of succeeding, and that every single person that has ever succeeded, or we see as a mentor, or we see as someone of somebody of high class, or somebody that we look up to in our life, and we understand that they have failed over and over and over again, it makes it a reality, and it makes it acceptable that we can get to that point too. So I want you guys to start thinking and to start transforming your brain away from this, okay, you know, I reached out to this person, I reached out to Sally Jane, and Sally Jane told me that there's no way that I should be doing Plexus because it's a crock of crap and supplements aren't going to keep you healthy. And my doctor told me that I need a probiotic that was refrigerated. And my pediatrician told me that only I should be giving Miralax, right? Because that's like the big thing right now. If you are accepting these things in your life, and you're saying, okay, well, I just can't do it. I just can't handle it. I can't handle one more person telling me no. It is not that person that is deterring you from your greatness. It is you, because your personality, your understanding of what failing is holding you back from success. Failing is a part of success. Being told no is a part of getting yeses. Going for the no is the difference between those that succeed and those that are reaching their true potential, and those that are stuck in the here and now. And the people that are stuck in the here and now are the people that will never be content, because they're the people that are always going to be unhappy with the current situation, or the people that are always wishy-washy from this to that and whatever else. Those that find true contentment in their life, and those that find true purpose, are those that understand that failing is not the end-all be-all. Every single one of us fail every single day. And those are also the people that refuse to accept failure as even an object in their life. They will never be a failure, because just because I fail does not mean I'm a failure. And just because someone tells me no, that is a positive thing. Someone told me no. Yes. Someone told me no. Now someone's going to tell me yes. I'm one step closer from someone saying yes. Does that make sense? Okay, so that is you guys' challenge, is to wake up and start putting it into your daily affirmations. Start making it a part of your DMO, your IPA. I'm going to go for 10 no's. I am going to accept that I'm going to fail, but I also am claiming that I will never be a failure. And I'm going to wake up every day and I'm going to go for the no's. I have a quote that I want to end us with here. So one of the quotes that's in Go for No that I actually have as an affirmation, even though I've never read the book, but I just like the quote, is failing and becoming a failure are two different things. Accept these and understand the difference. And then the second quote is, the salesperson never decides when the sale is over. The customer does. And just to talk about that a little bit, what that is saying is, if as a salesperson, you are never accepting that it's over. You're never accepting the fact that just because someone told you no, okay, no, I'm not interested, they're going on my 6-month list, right? I'm not putting a no next to them. They're going on my 6-month follow-up. The customer can tell you it's not happening. But if you're resilient, if you're diligent in your follow-up, I promise you that they're going to cave in and go, okay, fine, let's try it out. Because I have been that person. I've been that person that people have reached out to over and over again about Unique, or over and over again about jewelry or whatever. And after they keep following up with me, it's either 1, I'm a pushover, or 2, I'm tired of them following up, or 3, it finally clicks and I go, well, why not? I can almost guarantee you more than anything, it's option 3, because they keep following up with me. So I keep seeing a post here or there, and finally I see something that I'm interested in. Finally, I see something that I think, oh, I could use that in my life. Oh, well, if I'm already going to buy an Easter book from Walmart, why don't I buy it from my friend? Well, if I'm already taking a multivitamin and Tristan posted about that this actually helps her family, why wouldn't I take that multivitamin? Well, I just had stomach issues and my doctor told me to get on a probiotic. Well, I found out I was pregnant and my doctor told me to get a probiotic. Well, if I know Tristan's selling that, and you followed up with Tristan over and over and over again, why would she not buy from you if she knows that's helping your family? It's that consistency. It's that idea. The salesperson never ends the sale. The customer does. But then understand that just because they say no, that just means you put them on that follow-up rotation. Okay, that was kind of a quick one, I think. Does anybody have anything to add to that? Any questions, objections, comments, concerns, care product recommendations? I mean, whatever. All right, let me stop this recording, and we will take a picture when we're done.